Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is of course makeup releases, sneak peeks, my wish list, everything that sort of piqued my interest during the last week and a few things more. And I just cannot wait to spend some makeup chatty girlfriend time with all of you. Just saying that my kids are home today. I'm filming this on the Monday before you see this, and the funny thing is yeah, the Israeli school system has sort of shut down because of a 1% chance of snow. So that's why my kids are still home. They're gonna go to school later. Anyway, doesn't matter. Just so you know, if you hear them, that's what it is. And I just have to film now because my day has to keep going, you know, just because the teachers are taking some time off. You know, yeah. Anyway, for people that are not born here in like oriental areas and are used to snow, like real winter, like me in Germany, you know, or I don't know, North America or Canada or Scandinavia, I don't know. So people like us think that this is some kind of what kind of joke is this? You know, they were on all WhatsApp groups of all schools and all kindergartens and everything that I have to be in, unfortunately. There were messages like drive safely. There is no ice on the roads. There is no snow. Not a single snowflake came down in Jerusalem. Just saying, but we're on the safe side, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice intro. Then what else do we have to say? Okay, my skin rash has still not cleared up. I'm being treated now with other treatments. I also have to get ultraviolet light treatment and stuff like this. It's really persistent and doesn't want to go away. So just so you know, you see it here a little bit. That's what it is. It's still that same thing. And what can I do? I don't know if this is gonna get worse. I might not be able to film, or I might not be able to put on makeup. So let me know down below if you would prefer me to not upload at all, if that case, you know, if we have to do this, or if it's okay that I just sit here with a bare face without makeup on and with rash in my face. Let me know your honest opinion. Anyway, I have a few things of course filmed already, so we shall see. Okay, it might not get to this. I hope that this treatment is now kicking in and that it's getting better, because really it's really not pleasant. So anyway, besides that, of course, the original creator of this whole show is, as always, Samantha March, and I'm going to leave her channel and the community playlist of all those YouTubers that wanted to join that community playlist in the description box down below if you want to binge watch videos like this. Okay, so that is it. I think there are a few other things that I want to mention, but I'm gonna do that while I'm talking about certain products. And besides that, I think we do have quite a bit this time, because I don't know, I think I'm getting my interest back in makeup. So let's just go right into it and move to the side and see what we can come up with. So the first thing I wanted to mention is this, and I'm not 100% sure honestly what this is all about, because this was posted by Keri Blair, and she is a senior MAC makeup artist. So she posted this and she says, this is Dazzle Shadow Extreme Molten Metallic Wet Shine Creamy, coming soon. It doesn't say that it's from MAC, but I don't really see that she has her own makeup line. So I'm not 100% sure. The packaging sort of looks a little bit like MAC, but I don't know. I'm not sure. It looks like MAC, but I cannot be 100% sure. But it looks actually really nice, and I know that some of you really are into shimmers and this, so that might be something for you. Unfortunately, again, I do not have more information about this. So that is, I got this from Instagram, from Keri Blair's own Instagram. And it just says they're coming soon, and there is a tag for MAC Cosmetics, so I assume it's MAC. So that is that. The next thing I wanted to definitely show you is this one, and this is from Gourmand Girl Cosmetics. This sounds French, but I don't know. Is that French? It's Austin, Texas. So I don't know what is Gourmand, but Gourmand Girls Cosmetics, this is their new palette. And this is in collaboration with Bad Girl Ekta. And Ekta, let me just check this again. Yes, she is from India. She's 18 years old. She is a phenomenal makeup artist. She has She looks really, really beautiful if you want to check out her Instagram. Really, really pretty. And she has done this palette together in collaboration with Gourmand Girl Cosmetics. So I think this palette looks beautiful. I like this a lot. Now, is this the palette that a lot of people will maybe like go for now in the springtime? I think a lot of people will lean more towards, you know, lighter palettes like pastels and I don't know, something that is a little bit more like light-hearted. This is a palette that I could see as a fall palette around Halloween, a winter palette, but nevertheless for me it doesn't matter. But I do believe that for a lot of people it does matter, that they want to go a little bit more light and less heavy, obviously. Now in that season. But anyway, besides that, I think that this palette looks absolutely beautiful. And of course the Ekta, I think her name is, has the right to choose whatever she wants. If she wants to create a palette with a brand, or if she gets the chance to do that, then of course she can put her favorite shades in, and she might feel as I do, like I don't want to be limited to just one style because it is that season or something like this. So I think this is awesome. I think it looks absolutely amazing. I also like a lot that if you see if you look at the very right side of the palette, you see the black matte, and then in the middle you have a black shimmer, and then you have a brown matte. So I love it that she put both in, you know? Go figure. I've never seen that in a palette. There's also a matte black, a black matte and a black shimmer. I really like that. And also overall I think it's a very interesting palette. You can do neutral looks, you can do more dramatic looks, and I really like that. So this is called Exquisite. The palette is called Exquisite, and as far as I can see, the names of the shades are all related to the I'm actually not 100% sure, but to the universe, the galaxies and things like this. Yeah, so that is that. I think it's really pretty, and congratulations. Congratulations to Ekta and of course to Gourmand Girl Cosmetics. I think it's super pretty. The next thing is a sneak peek from Dandelion Cosmetics, and Dandelion Cosmetics is already on my radar for quite a bit. I think ever since they came out with the last palette at the end of last year, like during the fall. And this is now the sneak peek of their new palette coming, and that is the color scheme that I see for spring as like a typical, now forgetting the Valentine's pinky releases, but the light-hearted, playful release that I think I would see, you know, that I'm expecting to see. Am I making myself clear? Yeah. So anyway, they're coming out with those shades, and I think this is actually really pretty. I mean, everything has its place, you know, because there are so many different people that have so many different tastes in makeup. So there is really a place for everything. And if someone comes out with a palette that is just, I don't know, taupes and grays, then there is a place for that too. And I never would want to say that this is like, that's stupid or something, okay? Because for everything, there is a customer for everything. You just have to find them sometimes. All right, so these are the first 6 shades. I'm sure there are going to be more. And I think this is super pretty, and it has the potential of being like a really fun, light-hearted spring palette. So that is Dandelion Cosmetics. I don't know when this is coming, but I'm looking forward to, you know, checking this out and updating you, of course. Then something that is also super beautiful, and now especially with my friends here on YouTube in mind, or my viewers here on YouTube in mind, that love just shimmery shadows or just can use shimmery shadows. So this is from Dino Cosmetics, and this is the Brick Fun Owl palette. Anyway, and I think this looks super beautiful. I mean, look at these shades. That is so cool. They say here it's an essential combination of radiant shimmers, warm neutrals, and all-around vivid tones. You can get that for $17, and I think it looks beautiful. The color scheme is beautiful. I love it. It's so nice. I'm so excited. excited. So that is Dino Cosmetics. I really think this is super pretty, and the price is really nice. So I have not tried anything from them, but I think it's just a very beautiful palette. For me, I would like to have like another palette to go with it, because I prefer to not just wear shimmers, but besides that, it's really pretty. The next thing is a big palette. Yeah, I love it. A big palette from Masseria Beauty. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Masseria? Is it Masseria? It's also a little bit hard because all of their posts are always in Spanish, and my Spanish is like, you know. So anyway, I just know that so far they have been coming up with, I think they were all 9-pan palettes. I don't want to say something wrong, but this now is of course much bigger. How many are there? There is like 24? I don't know, something like that. So this is of course much bigger. It's rosy neutrals, my rosy neutrals. And of course also oranges and a little bit of browns and golds. I think overall this is a very beautiful palette. Also, you know, for who likes it, this is gonna be really nice. Am I ever gonna say something negative? Actually today I will, a little bit. No, actually twice. It's coming. Wait for it. So this is Masseria Beauty. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you anything else because I don't understand what they're saying. I need someone to translate. Okay, the next thing I wanted to show you is from Dior Makeup, and they are coming out with this. This is so beautiful. I can't even believe how beautiful those highlighters are. I have never tried anything from Dior, and so far it has also not drawn me in at all, because always, you know, there are certain brands where I always think, and that might just be like a judgment from me that is not justified, it sort of feels like an old women's brand. You know what I mean? Also Estee Lauder, and I don't know, I've never tried anything from them, you know, it never drew me in. I'm anyway more like an indie makeup lady kind of a girl, but this looks really nice. Now this is gonna be totally out of my price range, obviously. But I just, you know, as I already said like last time or the time before, that I just love sitting here and just looking at it and think this is beautiful, even if I'll never have it or never even get to swatch it or anything. So this is very beautiful. It says here it's wait, what does it say here? It's one is a rosy one, the other one is a coral one, which is obvious. Yeah, and I think they're super pretty and super shiny, and I love this. I would actually like this. Yeah, okay, moving on to Monique Bolet. Because, you know, she's my girl, and I just need to show you two more palettes, because as I told you already last time when we spoke about her favorite red shades, that palette with all her favorite red shades, that I was so proud of her and so happy, and I think this is gonna be big time success for her, that she is now including mattes into her palette. So now she's coming out with two more palettes that are already available on her Etsy. So there is the yellows and golds palette, and of course she had palettes like this already before, but without mattes. So now she has, I think in the yellow and golds palette there is two yellows. There's of course the neon yellow, and then a more like a sunflower kind of a ochre yellow. So good at describing colors, as you know. So this is one, and then the other one I wanted to show you is the browns palette. So this of course also leans more orange also, but anyway, it's one color family more or less. Anyway, so I think this is really nice, and here she has a whole long row of mattes in it, and that is just so good. I like really. Girl, I'm so proud of you, and I hope you extend your line and, you know, build this up, because I think this is gonna really push you forward. Really liking it. Okay, the next thing, no wait. I gotta of course mention I have a code with Monique, not making anything of it, it's not affiliated, it's just a code so you can get 5% off your order. You'll find it in the description box. It's Leorah in all caps, so just so you know. Okay, so next thing is Florence by Mills, I think. I don't know. What is this? Florence by Mills, yeah, just wanted to say it right. And that is actually a palette that I don't quite understand. This is how it looks, and this is the 16 Wishes collection. So that is nice. It's nice, and I guess there is some sense behind the placement of those shadows in the palette. I just don't understand it yet. I don't know. I think it's cute. It's just that I think there is a little bit of depth missing. I would like it if there would be just maybe something darker, a little bit darker. Maybe that the purple would be a little bit darker, or one of those bottom shades to the right, those 3 shades that, like, from afar from that picture look very much the same. I would have liked to have one that is a little bit darker. I just feel always that there needs to be depth in a palette. So you can have depth in your looks if you want to, you know, you don't have to. You can go completely light and, you know, romantic and whatever, but if you want to, it gives you the option. I really would have liked to see that. But anyway, there's also going to be lip glosses, and there's also going to be peel-off masks. 2 peel-off masks. So the palette is going to retail for $34, the glosses $12, and the peel-off masks, the duo, for both of them $22. It's already now available on Florence by Mills. That is a new brand for me. I have not heard of that before. I just sort of stumbled across this. Anyway, it looks nice. Is it for me? Not really. It also sort of rubs me the wrong way that the placement of the shadows is, for me personally, it's a huge deal. I just cannot get over it. It's a nice palette. It's maybe not for me, but I hope they'll have a lot of success with this. Okay, the next thing is from Alfred Cosmetics, and Alfred Cosmetics is releasing a new signature collection on Valentine's Day, which is the 14th of February, and this is how it looks. There are going to be 2 eyeshadow palettes. One is the Galaxy palette, which is $32, and the other one is the Sweet Dreams palette, which is of course also $32. And I think actually the Sweet Dreams palette, which is the purplish leaning one, is actually really pretty. Really like it. And again, here we have a nice range from light to dark, and that I really like. Yeah. Then we also have lip glosses, and we have, is that all? Do we have lip glosses? Yeah, we have 2 lip glosses. Sorry for the confusion. That look also super pretty. Yeah, I really like this. The lip glosses are going to retail for $15 each, and especially the dark one really speaks to me. Really pretty. Okay, so this is already now available for pre-order, and it's going to launch on February 14th. By the way, if someone is missing Harry, because last time I filmed with Harry, I'm not going to have him here for my new makeup releases videos anymore, because I need to hold him with 2 hands in order to like make him feel safe, because last time he was really struggling and just moving around so much. It made him really nervous that I was doing something else with my other hand. So that's why I'm going to have him here for my other chatty videos where I'm not having to hold my phone or something, okay? Just so you know, in case someone was missing him. I miss him. He's a cutie pie. Alright, the next thing is from Hart Cosmetics, and they have launched, or are they launching? This, by the time you see this, no, this has launched already. Of course, it's the Dark Heart 2 eyeshadow trio, and this is how it looks. And again, for shimmer lovers, super beautiful. And if I had already one of the Hart Cosmetics palettes to have mattes, I would maybe get this jewel toned kind of goodness. Really liking it. If I could match it up, like, or combine it with something of the same brand, you know, I have that thing, and that is really only YouTube related, and you don't have to like think that you have to do it the same way. It's just, for me, when I'm posting something, it makes so much sense for me to do a one brand look. I don't care if I go into 3 different palettes of that one brand, but brands don't like to share the attention, you know what I mean? So that's why if I had a palette from Hart Cosmetics, I would maybe get this and then just add it to a look that where I'm using mattes from a different palette from Hart Cosmetics, if that makes sense. So anyway, that is really pretty. Really liking it. Yeah, let me know if you're getting it. I really would like to know if that is good. The next thing that also looks really nice is a sneak peek, no, the reveal already, of Amy Hart Beauty. That is coming soon, and it's 6 new multi-chromes. And yeah, so this is how they look, and I think it's pretty. Oh, I don't know, I just think that I have such an appreciation for things that make you beautiful. I don't know, it's just really, really pretty. So I have I'm not gonna get this, I can't, but anyway, I think it's super, super pretty, and that is coming soon. I don't have a date yet, but I hope to update you then maybe next time or whenever it comes. The next thing that is super pretty, man, is from Terra Moon's Cosmetics, and these are the Cosmic Chameleon shadows that are launching on February 11th. Is that the day when you see this? No, that was your yesterday. So that is already live when you see this. Beautiful, absolutely stunningly beautiful. Don't even know what to say. This is, I don't know. I don't have a price, I just know that you can use discount codes, but I don't have a price, but this is stunning. I mean, when you see the finger swatches. Okay. Okay, next thing is Baby Bad Beauty. Okay, so they are coming out with the Eternal Rose palette, which is going to look like this. This has not launched yet, it's gonna come soon. So the shades in the palette I think look really, really nice, but as you can imagine, the shape of the palette makes me crazy. I do understand that that's their thing, Baby Bad Beauty, that they have a palette shaped as a bat. Maybe you hear my kids right now. But it's just not for me. I cannot. It's like, it makes me, I can't. I'm sorry. I really want to, but I can't. So the color scheme looks really, really nice. But other than that, I just cannot. I can't. I'm sorry. Now, the next thing is super exciting, sweeties. We spoke about this last time already when we spoke about, at the end of the video, when we spoke about Nomad Cosmetics. So I told you that Nomad Cosmetics is coming out with 2 new palettes. Back then, while I was filming and while I was editing, I only saw the outside of the package. Before I even released my video, of course, they went live and they showed what the inside of the palette is going to be. Sorry for the noise. They're getting ready to putting on shoes and getting ready to get out of the house. So anyway, so before I even released my video, the palettes were already live. So this is how they look now. So that's the Encenita palette and the Encenitas. I still don't know how to say this. And I should really know because I spoke with my husband about it and he told me how to pronounce it because he is Californian. So I forgot. And the Malibu California palette. So this is the Surf Shak bundle, I think. Am I saying this right? Anyway, I think this is super beautiful. I'm so happy that they came out with these palettes. And now, sweeties, I need to tell you something. I don't know if you're following Nomad Cosmetics on Instagram. If you do, then you might have noticed that during... Hi, Collab. Come here. No, אבל אתה לא צריך אוכל.
למה?
Because יש לך סלדה בגן. Oh no, everybody's coming. Hi, you want to say hi to the ladies? Hi, Galani. You want to wave? Hi. אתה לא צריך אוכל, בובי. יש לך סלדה ט"ו בשבט בגן. אוקיי? אתה לא צריך את זה. אוקיי? Okay, to go, you also want to say hi? Here, take this. No, לא צריך. לא צריך. Sorry. That's real life. Okay, can you please take your tea? Okay. Hi. Say hi.
Hey.
You remember this one? He hasn't been here for ages. That's the Koa. Okay, so now that we clarified that, sweeties, where were we? Oh, Nomad Cosmetics. Yes. So listen, if you follow Nomad Cosmetics on Instagram, then you might have noticed that in January they started the kind of initiative, or I don't know how one says that really in English, that they want to promote more kindness within the beauty community, which is, you know me, right? I mean, I even have my playlist of the Conquest of Kindness. This is part of what I want. This is part of what I do, basically, on a small level, but still this is in my heart, right? So anyway, they wanted to do that, and with this year they started the Starfish initiative. I don't know how to say it. It's not a competition. It's like a thing. I have no words. So anyway, the starfish thing. So every month you can nominate someone who is on social media and tell Nomad Cosmetics why you nominate that person to be the starfish of that month, because it's because that person is spreading kindness and is being nice to fellow YouTubers, or to, I don't know if it also includes Instagram influencers, I don't know. But anyway, just speaking about YouTube now, and I thought that was so amazing. And I did also nominate my friend Nikki Raven, and I also got nominated. And listen, a couple days ago, Nomad Cosmetics contacted me and said that I, together with a couple of other influencers or YouTubers, got chosen to be the starfish for January. I cannot believe it. So they said, we are going to send you the Surf Shack, which is those 2 palettes that we just saw, which is absolutely amazing, and I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. And it's the first time for Nomad Cosmetics that they're sending something to Israel, which is really, really cool, you know? So yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Just saying, it's not a competition or anything like this, because that is exactly what it's not supposed to do. It's supposed to take out the competitiveness out of the whole beauty community, you know, to spread love and kindness and say, you know, it's good to be kind to each other. And yeah, so that's what it is all about. Anyway, so these palettes are already available, and I think they look really, really nice, and I'm going to get them. Just so thrilled. Anyway, yeah. Okay, we're going on to the next thing. That is a reveal from Bobbi Brown. That is in collaboration with Morag Myerscough, I think. That seems to be some British influencer or something. Anyway, the style of the palette, like the outer packaging and everything, looks very much like his Instagram. Very like extreme in colors and the patterns and things. So that sort of makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, so it says here, Morag Myerscough has created installations for the likes of London's Design Museum and the Festival of Love for London South Bank. And there's my husband. Hi, husband.
Hi.
I think we're having a family gathering here. You're taking the kids? You're leaving him here?
I was looking for him.
You were looking for, you know, everybody's meeting here. Just bring Harry too. No, don't close the door. I'll lose my reception. Anyway, yeah, so that's a good video this time. Anyway, this is Bobbi Brown. The palette for me is a little bit not enough for me. I'm not saying it's bad. For the right person, I'm sure it's gonna be nice. Also the lipsticks go, of course, in the same vibe exactly as the palette, and also the highlighter. This is not going to be for me, I don't think, but anyway, just wanted to show you because maybe it's for you. This is going to come soon. It says here around March, so they don't have a date yet, and they're going to keep us posted, updated, you know. All right, the next thing I wanted to show you is the announcement that Selena Gomez is going to come out with her own beauty brand, which is going to be Rare Beauty. I don't know anything more than that, except that it's coming this summer 2020. I don't know what to think about all those brands of those little girls. For me, it's just little girls because they're so much younger than me, but you know, I'm sure they have had way more exposure to makeup than I do, but let's see. I always feel like, you know, they should prove themselves first before I say something. All right, so that is Selena Gomez coming this summer, and it's going to be, her brand is going to be available at Sephora. The next thing is from Vanity Makeup Cosmetics, and this is their first product as far as I can see, and that is sculpting palettes for different skin tones. So of course you see here it's like contouring, and you know, is it though? It looks like they are all. It's my husband leaving with the kids. Okay, let's just take a short break. Okay, I'm so sorry. This is a bit of a mess today, but it almost feels like last summer during the summer vacation when I was trying to film, and like every time I got disturbed is Yeah, flashback to last summer, and yeah, that's my life. Okay, so back to this Vanity Makeup Cosmetics, those sculpting palettes. I think that is actually really, really nice, though it's all cream products, and that is personally not for me. It's just not my preference. I like to have powder products, but maybe you like cream more, so then that might be nice. It says here the formula is pigmented, buttery, and easy to blend, and each one will retail for $39. And they have 5 palettes from fair, light, medium, tan, and dark. Yeah, so that is all I know, and it's coming soon as far as I know. Yeah, okay, next thing is from OPP Beauty. Okay, so by the way, I did create this look also with OPP with the Rainbow Splash palette, this one, and didn't film it. I have makeup time just by myself, and I haven't done a full wing cut crease in ages, you know? I haven't done that. I just didn't feel that I can wear them for a long time. I don't know, because they're very, very hard to wear, and I just hate to be stared at like I'm a freak, you know? It's hard enough that I'm going to have to pick up my kids today and stand in front of the school like that. Yeah, but anyway, it's part of the deal, I guess. So back to OPP Beauty. I like OPP Beauty a lot. I featured them already quite a bit. I do not have that much. I think I have 3 palettes from OPP Beauty. Of course, the Rainbow Splash palette that I just showed you was one of them. And they're coming out with a face palette now, which looks like this. So it's going to retail for £29. OPP Beauty is of course UK based, so that's why it's pounds. And that is a Valentine's release. It's cute. It's really, really cute. I really like it. I think there are matte ones. There's also shimmery ones. It looks really, really pretty. Would like to try it, even though the shade in the bottom row in the middle would be way too dark for me. But maybe if you have a darker skin tone, maybe that could be perfect for you, you know? Yeah, so this is going to be available from February 13th on the OPP Beauty website, and I think it's really pretty. It's maybe not so much for me because it's just really, really dark overall, but I still kind of want it. I just like myself a good blush. What can I do? Anyway, yeah, so that is that. So now we are moving on to something where I said that I'm not going to be maybe super positive about it, and that is Sugarpill. When I saw this on Instagram, I was like, what? What? You know, if you know me a tiny little bit, how this must be making me crazy, right? I just can't even look at it. I think it's sorry, but that the shades are beautiful, but the palette is horrible. The palette is horrible. Why? Why? I don't get it. It's a capsule collection, pink edition, so I guess there's going to be more. I'm gonna get more of this. I think again, the shadows, the eyeshadows in themselves are beautiful, and if they would be in a normal palette, please people, just make normal palettes. Like, this is trying so hard to be different. Try to be different with the quality of your makeup. Try to be different with the color schemes you're coming out with. Surprise people, yes, but this, I don't even know. Don't even know what to say. Okay, so anyway, it's of course eyeshadows, and then the big pink one in the middle there is going to be a blush. It's 5 mattes, 4 metallics, and then 1 blush. It's going to retail for $42. And as I told you, there is going to be probably more, because if they say here this is the pink edition, then there might be more. Goodness, yeah, not going to be for me ever. Like, no, there's too much nice makeup out there that I can easily vibe with than me having to force myself to like deal with this. I cannot. I'm not saying that, like, you know, I wish them success with it. It's just, for me, it's not gonna happen. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is Too Faced, and Too Faced have added more products to their Born This Way collection. So we have highlighting palettes that retail for $42, and then we have the Born This Way, the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette for $45. I don't know why the whole palette is just $3 more expensive than the highlighting palettes, but I don't know. Anyway, that is that. I don't need this. And I'm also personally not really supporting Too Faced anymore, not really featuring it too much anymore. I just think they are very, very badly behaved in all kinds of ways. So yeah. Anyway, just wanted to show you in case you are interested. And that's that. Okay, the next thing that I'm actually pretty upset about is Jaclyn. Jaclyn Hill, sweeties. She has made a collaboration, and of course it's a disaster again. And you know, I was trying to cut her some slack and to just, you know, think that like the makeup gods have been against her, but really I'm starting to think that it's her. And you probably all say, of course it's her. Like, why? You know, I'm trying to be kind. I'm trying to be kind. I'm not going to say anything bad about her as a person, her appearances or her anything. This is not related to anything like that. It's just that everything she touches has dirt on it, and that is starting to really affect me, to the point that I have nothing from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Now she has collaborated with Morphe, even though she has her own brand. And that is also something where I think, Morphe, what are you doing? Because Morphe is collaborating with always the same people, bringing out stuff with people who have their own brands, like Jeffree Star, who is also someone that I will not feature, and Manny MUA, and now her. So she's coming out with her second palette. With Morphe. It's actually not true, because she had the Vault collection, but the first palette was of course the Jaclyn Hill palette that I also have. That was good, and I still use it, and it's good. So now with all the disasters she had, I guess they figured, let's just come out with like a sister palette to that palette, because we need a success, you know. So now they came out with this. Of course it had been leaked, of course there was drama, of course it can never go straight for her, and I just get really upset also, and I just need to sort of say that, you know, that she really only comes online on YouTube when she knows that there's going to be a new launch. And I actually saw her video, the video that she did after having been offline for like weeks and weeks and weeks, and people commented underneath the video and said, there's going to be a launch coming soon, just wait for it. And exactly that is what happened. And I think she is a super shady person, and I don't trust her at all anymore. I was trying to cut her some slack when she came out with her recent release with the highlighters. I thought that, okay, so maybe she's, you know, getting up on her feet and whatever after the whole disaster with the lipsticks and the Vault collection and all her other collabs and almost collabs and whatever. I'm sick and tired of her. Seriously, I'm sick and tired of her, and at some point I think one should also be allowed to say enough is enough. You had enough chances to prove yourself, to mend your ways, you know, to get yourself to your act together and act like an adult, and you know, to know what you're doing and to be in control of what you're doing. But she's constantly proving me wrong, and I sort of feel like I'm extending kindness all the time towards her, and it's not against me, I know that, it's nothing personal, but I feel like I don't even know what I'm feeling, you know. I'm very upset about this, because us small creators who never are going to collaborate with Morphe or with like most probably anyone, we put out a video like 5 times a week or 3 times a week or whatever, and we are here and we are working and we're struggling, and it's an uphill battle, and we're doing it with the resources we have, and we don't have a mansion somewhere in I don't know where she lives, Miami or whatever. We don't have that. And we have other jobs, and we have big families, and we have stuff to do, and not just, you know, servants and a dog or something. So, and we do it. And she only comes on to sell something, and it just so rubs me the wrong way, you know? So I could totally have a drama channel, because I have stuff to say, you know, I'm just not saying it. usually. But this time I felt enough is enough. I'm not going to feature her anymore. And it makes me feel like I don't want to even like support Morphe anymore, you know, which is a shame because right now I have a Morphe palette on the way. And I don't know. I'm gonna see about Morphe, but Jaclyn Hill is for me, for now, off the list. I just cannot. You know, it's a waste of my time, and I think people should teach her a lesson and not even bother. You know, so yeah. Then I want to show you something super beautiful because we need to finish this video with something beautiful, and that is Bobbi Cosmetics. It's the Neon Drip palette, and I just want to say that this might just be my highlight of this week because I think it is super pretty. I do have to say though that for my personal taste, there is again some depth missing in the palette, just for me personally. Not everybody needs to like think that way. I have seen though looks created with this palette and it is super pretty. I would probably want to pull in something darker though, you know, just so you have it. I would like to add another row and just have a darker green and a darker red and like a dark purple, you know, so you have, of all the color schemes, you have an option to have something darker there. I would have loved that. Could I still work with this palette like the way it is? Absolutely. It's super pretty. So this is already available on Bobbi Cosmetics. I think it is gorgeous. Yeah. All right. So that is it for today. Yeah, I told you already that the Bobbi Cosmetics palette is going to be my favorites. I also think that the Exquisite palette from Gourmand Girl Cosmetics was really beautiful. I like the Dior highlighters very much. I also thought that the Dino Cosmetics Brick Fun Owl palette was super pretty. Not necessarily for me because, as you know, I want my mattes, but that was really pretty. And of course all those duochromes, and I have too many favorites. I should stop saying what my favorites are because it really doesn't matter. You know, when you have made it into my show, you know that you have a special place in my heart, except the people who will from now on leave the show. Yeah. Anyway, sweeties, this is it for today. Let me know what you think. What do you think about this whole mess with Jaclyn? I don't know. Am I alone in this, or is there someone else who is getting really annoyed? You know? Because like people just behave like spoiled brats and don't want to... Leorah, stop yourself. Deep breath. Yeah, okay, sweeties, this is it. I hope you come back for tomorrow's video because here on my channel we're putting in the hours, you know, and we don't have launches coming up, so we're just spending time here because we want to and because we love it and because we still have the passion to do that, okay? So yeah, I hope I'll see you here tomorrow. Of course, if you're new here, I would really love it if you were to subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, give it a like. Leave me your comments, of course, in the comment section down below, and you'll find, as always, the links to all the brands that I spoke about in the description box. And besides that, I don't know which video is coming tomorrow, but I would love to see you here for that, and I'll just sparkle on, you know, with rash or without. Alright, sweeties, I love you so much, and I had so much fun here with you, and I'm sorry for the mess and the interruptions, but I know that most of you like to see my family, so it's okay, right? Okay, so let me know what you think, and I'll see you here tomorrow, and up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.